Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Simple Stories Saturday, a collaboration created by Joanne Bartel, and a host of others are in the group, so there will be links down there below. This is the picture I'm going to scrap today, and it is of my grandson Jason. And I am going to use some gears, any excuse to use gears. I'm going to, I already die cut that bicycle. And it has like three different layers on it because it's only one die. So, you have to cut more than one. So you cut pieces apart to put them together. And I made it in advance. And I'm showing some other parts of it that I'm going to be using. And this is Bro and Co. And there might be a little bit of rad mixed in there. Those are scraps laying there. One don't have a very good end on it. So I am going to use it first, and then the one that has a nice even point. I'm going to use it last because I knew the point was going to show up. I'm going to do the 2/3, uh, 1/3 on the layout, and have the picture up there at the top, and then I'm going to have like a collaboration of stuff down there at the bottom. I guess a collage of stuff. That's it. I'm going to have a collage of stuff down there. I want a blue and yellow, and again, using scraps, I ended up with those two strips of blue, and so I'm kind of cutting them apart. And the bottom one, I'm just going to leave it as it is and try overlapping it. My first idea was to get it smaller and smaller on the other side, but that wasn't going to work with the scraps that I had. So I put the other yellow on there, and I'm going to lay the photo there and think, oh, I do need a little more blue. Even though it's not going to visually match up, it could be matching up underneath the photo. I didn't put any foam tape under the photo itself because I am going to use those foam phrase stickers, and I'm going to put it right next to the photo. In fact, I'm going to overlap just a tiny bit with one of the letters. And so I just went ahead and left it as is. Uh, Here's the other scrap that I had, and it was a little bit wrinkled, but once you get glue underneath it, it's not too bad. But that skinnier piece stuck down in with the scraps, I guess it settled into a little cozy corner. At least that's what it looked like when I was pulling it out of there. But I was happy to find it, so I used it with a little bit of wrinkle on there. That tag is a very old Sizzix one, and they called it traditional. And I used to use it a lot way back when I didn't have as many dies. Well, I haven't used it in a while, so I pulled out that We Are Memory Keepers, which you cannot see because it's laying over there to the right. And it's got two different hole reinforcers, and one looks like the top of a nut or something. And it's got like a hexagon on it. Maybe it's an octagon. I'm not sure. I should count. But I put the point up at the top like the point on the tag to make them match. And there's my little bicycle. And I knew it'd take me a while to do it because it is in three layers. I wanted to match the one in the photo as best that I could. And so I have the silver foil for the uh, spokes on the wheel, and those are kind of hard to glue something else to, and it stay like you want it to. So I use double-sided tape, which I have very tiny double-sided tape, and I had to cut it in half to go around there. But yeah, I put the three layers on. I did the chrome wheels first, and then I put the tires on with everything else that is black on the little bicycle, and I had to cut a lot of pieces off. The top layer got the most pieces cut off of it. But it also, his bike does not have no wheel fenders on there. I think they would be called fenders. I am not sure, but that's what came to mind. But I couldn't cut them off without maybe making my tire flat on top. Taking a chance, so I just went ahead and left them. I thought it'll be a little bit more blue. I think it'll work. I did cut off the basket and this like sissy bar in the back so you could have a friend ride on there. Well, not quite a sissy bar, it didn't come up tall, but it was spaced out there. You could put something there and zip tie it down. But I cut them off. I didn't cut the fenders, but I cut them off. I made a couple of tags using that. Well, I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I think it might have been Paper Studio Punch. And one I went ahead and put that wax twine in, but the other one I put a brad in it. And I cut the uh, gears out in yellow, orange, and blue. And so I'm going to kind of scatter them around. And I wanted to use that rad, and I cut orange out. Well, I seen where I was going to end up putting it. I wasn't sure, but the idea was in my head. And the orange did not work. And I thought about doing the blue, but it would have been blue on blue. So I cut it out in yellow cardstock, and my piece wasn't big enough really. It was one that was in the collection that I had in with the scraps. And it was a perfect color. However, it was a little small. So you've seen me cut one of the gears off because it wasn't completely there. But I am adding a couple of more gears to the little cluster there. So to have a little bit more dimension, I'm adding the rad there also. Uh, Jason got his bike for Christmas last year. And around here, and that kid, he can come out here in shorts and even a tank top, no coat or anything. And I'll ask him, "Are you cold?" And he'll say, "No, I'm fine." But him and his older sister, Reagan, both of them, she wears shorts all winter long, and I do not know how they do that. But yeah, this was a Christmas bicycle. And he had to stop to get his photo taken, and he's got that cute little grin on there because, he stopped just for the photo. I am going to add one, well, I did already from the looks of it, sorry, one brad to that first little gear down there, little star. Well, I decided to add one more, and so that one is going to get a light blue one on it. I thought about, the first one I thought about putting um, on the tag, the one I put on the tag, I put 3 on there. And the one I put on the tag, I thought of putting the yellow star, and I really liked it and thought I'd like it on this layout. However, the tag was yellow, so it got the thumbs up. So the very next one, of course, got the yellow one. And then the last one just got a light blue. Because there is some light blue in here and there in the layout already, in the patterned papers and stickers and stuff. And right now, I'm adding foam stars on there. And I will move a couple around because I'll decide I need to put on some stars from the rad. Well, before, they had the sticker books, they had those packages of sticker sheets that you could get. And they had photo stickers, the clear ones here. And I thought, I really need to use some of them. It looks like a brand new sheet. And I know I have like 2 sets of them because I got them really cheap on clearance and knew I'd end up using them sooner or later. So yeah, I'm putting the stars from that on the layout. And I don't think I use anything else from the sticker, just all the stars. But that's it. That's my layout. And I want to remind you that there are links down there below for everybody that is doing the hop. And the hop is once a month, the 4th Saturday of the month, and everybody uses simple stories. But if you leave a comment below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. But I had lots of fun with this layout and using the bro and coat and the tiny bit of rad. Ah, but yeah, collection I really like to use with boy layouts, although I've used it with some girl layouts too. It has lots of pretty colors and it is old, so if you want to hunt for it, eBay maybe would be about the only one I can think of. But I hope y'all have a happy scrappy week and have fun on the hop. Bye.